If you head just 15 minutes south of Fayetteville, you'll wind up in West Fork, Arkansas, right in the heart of the Ozarks' rolling hills and country streams. Peaceful and unassuming, West Fork is home to the Little O Opry Theater, which opens its doors every Saturday night, inviting guests to take a slice of pie, enjoy some good company, and listen to some good old-fashioned country, rock, and gospel. Opened in 1989 by musician Dan Whitehop, the Opry was founded with the mission of providing a wholesome venue for performers and music lovers alike, a goal that has established a loyal community of attendees.
A lot of our patrons have been attending here ever since it opened back in '89, and I think a lot of it has to do with tradition. They like coming to a show that they can bring their kids, grandkids, and even their great-grandkids. I mean, it's a generational type thing and type show that you can sit down and not have to worry if a joke's going to be off color or if the music's going to be too off key or too off beat. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff, because a lot of our patrons, this is what they get out and do, and they wait all week to come and hear us sing. That's why we want to put on the best show that we can.
The Opry's frequent visitors return each week for more than just the musical acts. The theater has become an invaluable source of community for residents of the rapidly changing Northwest Arkansas.
I'm Leah Randolph, and I've been here probably over 22 or 23 years. I'm on the board because the Little Opry is a nonprofit, and I just work and do what I can to help, and then I also sing. Well, I had a friend of mine who knew one of the bass players years and years ago, and he said, well, we've got this little show in West Fork. And so my friend told me about it, and so I came, and it was all about the music I wanted to sing. But then after I was here one or two times, I found a family, and so this became more about family and a gathering place and friends.
We've been coming down here for 10 or 15 years, and we come almost every Saturday night, and we've gotten to know the people here. It's almost like going to church, people sit in the same seats, and when you're not here, somebody misses you.
With a strong community within its walls, the Opry is a haven for Ozark and country artistry. But as both the nearly 1.5-century-old building and many of its visitors begin to show signs of age, supporters of the Opry see the theater's future as uncertain. But it is clear that young people will be the key to preserving the history and culture for future generations.
It's important that the music be sustained. I would hope that the crowd would grow and that the music would grow. I would just invite them to, if they like old-time country music, rock and roll, and gospel, this is the place to be.
Well, we aspire to continue having music venues that are more local for people, mainly for the experience. We want to draw in younger people as well to make sure that this continues to go for generations. So mainly too because the building is older. It's not historical, but it's historical in a sense. And if we could keep the building and do the updates and the maintenance needed, and maybe this will still continue to be a place for people to come and that maybe hear some music that they had never heard before. They can experience some interesting songs or give people inspiration for maybe young people. Oh, I always wanted to play the fiddle, or I always wanted to play the mandolin. And then they see people playing it, and the way that we can embrace them would give them hope and allow them that opportunity.